Howdy survivors, CeeZee here, coming back at you with another tips video. This time it's going to be about the camp event invasion. I'm going to show you how to bugs gate 1, 2, and 3 to help you make it hopefully an easier event for yourself or for your camp. The trick with invasion is even though that you bug the gates, you pretty much want to focus on one. If you were to spread out at all three gates, it would reduce the time it takes because you're killing at all three gates, which increases the objective. But when you bug the gates, if somebody goes to the gate and starts killing infected, it'll spawn bigger infected. Those bigger infecteds will interrupt the bugs and destroy the barricades that you need to keep the gate safe. So when bugging the gates, unless if you're going to be able to stay at the gate the entire time, it's probably better to focus on one gate, which out of experience I found that to be gate 2 is the gate that you want to mainly focus on. Gate 1 and gate 3, those bugs seem to work a little bit better. So to bug the gates, you want to first go to the construction box and collect the special barricades and the special electric nets. I've already collected them before I thought about making this video. So once you collect them, you'll want to equip them to your quick slots. And you'll also want to equip an ammo box to one of your quick slots. What you'll be doing is be placing them pretty fast. Like you'll have to switch between your ammo box and the barricade real fast to be able to place the barricades where you're not supposed to. So electric nets I find better to place closer to the gates because they stun the enemies. Just in case if an enemy does slip by, the electric nets will produce a better, longer lasting defense than a special barricade at the top. So one of the first bugs that you'll want to do is jumping up onto this forklift. You'll just want to place one right here at the edge. This will bug the infected coming off this roof and that spawn in that building, and they'll go right towards that barricade. Next, you'll want to set up 3 under these stairs, and this is the first time where you'll have to do that quick switch between the barricades and ammo box. You'll want to do that until the barricade presents itself as blue real quick, and that's when you'll want to hit the placement button. So again, back to switching, you'll find it eventually. And you can fit 3 barricades underneath these decks, porches. I'm a little too close. Sometimes they prove a little bit more difficult to place. And this is like, I'm doing this hours before my invasion happens. Sometimes I do it like half an hour before, and it's like crunch time. And it's like scary because sometimes it takes longer to place a barricade. So if you have invasion, this is something to do maybe like an hour beforehand, just to give yourself that window to make sure that you can place all the barricades. The next one, this one you don't really need because it kind of affects all the infected that walk down. And it'll stop them over here. So unless if you're got people fighting the infected on the ground, they probably won't, like, you can't really make it with the cannon from the gate here. So this is good if you have somebody strong enough to like kind of solo them here and not have to fall back towards the gate. So So for gate 1, that's all. There's 1 on the forklift, 1 here on the sign, and 3 under the porch. And 1 electric net to protect the gate. Gate 2, I use 2 electric nets to protect the gate. 1 for the path that's coming up front, and then 1, there's a special spawn that even though that you bug over here, if there's enough that spawn over there, they'll make their way over to the gate. So I like putting 1 right here. And then 1 just to block the main path coming towards the gate. I normally will also place my Jeep. Jeeps have higher HP and defense than like other cars and bikes. Normally I'll place my Jeep in front of this electric net. And when I'm doing invasion, normally I'll go to gate 1 or gate 3 and leave gate 2 for campmates. And because I've left my Jeep here, once I notice its health start to dissipate, I know gate 2 is a little bit in trouble, so it kind of gives me a little bit heads up as to like where I need to go if gate 1 and gate 3 are fine and gate 2 is taking damage because my Jeep's taking damage. I'll come back over here. Special barricade spot for gate 2 is on this ledge here. This barricade will bug the infected that spawn over here. But again, if enough infected spawn, that barricade only works for, say, like 20 infected. If there's more than 20 infected, they'll start slowly coming towards the gate. And then under this porch here, there's space for another 3. And you'll go back to switching between ammo and the barricades. Oh. So to recap, 2 electric nets and 4 special barricades for gate 2. Off to gate 3. I placed 2 electric nets by the gate and finish those off. 1 slightly angled here for the infected that come off the building. You want to place these ones slightly away from the gate. The bigger bomb infected, if they do come to these special electric nets and explode, if they're within a close range to the gate, they'll damage them. So at every gate you want to post them like a little bit distance away, just in case if a fat infected comes and the explosion doesn't hit the gate. Next up, we can get up here. If you don't have a jetpack, you can use ladder builds. Or, sorry, that's not my building one. You can use ladders. You just gotta find the right placement and then delete them later. You want to place a barricade here in the corner. And in this corner. 3 under the porch yet again. And then the last one, you want to get over here on this fence. You don't even need a jetpack to get up here or a ladder. You can climb up this rock and jump on the fence. Whoops. Jump on the fence and walk along it. And place it right here on this last pole. After that, you'll want to re-equip your weapons, and then you'll have a nice, safe invasion. To recap, gate number 2 is one of the more important ones because it has that side spawn. Once the boss spawns, if it was not at the gate that you're defending, you'll want to clear out the smaller infected before you go to the boss, just in case if by some reason running by them disables the bug. Just to be safe, you want to clear out all the infected before you can go to the boss, right? And survivors, I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a nice, safe, and easy invasion after watching this video. We'll see you in the next video.